Hi, I'm Pam Demore, and I'm going to show you how to make French seams. Now, you probably say French seams, do I remember that from junior high home ec? It's a long time ago for some of us, right? So French seam, this is a French seam. It was kind of like the precursor to the serger before home sewers had sergers. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to sew the opposite of what you think. So we're going to put wrong sides together, because you know normally when we sew seam it's right sides together. So we're going to go wrong sides together. So let's go to the machine. And I'm just going to do a scant seam allowance, okay? Just a tiny seam allowance. Usually I do about an 1/8 inch or a 1/4 inch, just a small seam allowance. This is a great way though, if you're doing bags, it's a great way to get a nice finished seam on the inside. So I've got, I guess my seam is going in the opposite direction than normally, right? I'm going to press that over. And then I'm going to take it to the cutting mat, and I'm just going to trim up. See those little fuzzies there? You know, that happens all the time, right? That's just normal. But we're just going to clean those up, okay? Just like that. Just get rid of some of those, okay? And then we're going to go over here. We've already pressed. Now we're going to go back and press this again. And we're going to press it so that the seam is right on the edge here. So usually I do about like an 1/8 inch seam or so, and then the second seam is about 3/8 of an inch or scant 3/8. So I'm still doing my 1/2 inch seam allowance, but I'm doing it in 2 steps. So now we're going to sew with about 3/8 inch seam allowance. Let me put new bobbin in. Lima, if you can edit this. So now we're going to sew with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. So now we're going to sew with a 3/8 inch seam allowance here. And we'll go back to the pressing table. And you can see now we have a beautiful seam on the outside, but also a beautiful seam on the inside with no raw edges and nice and finished. And that is known as a French seam. I'm Pam Demore, and thank you for joining me.